semifinal against our rivals, Vernon Mustangs here. Early 7 a.m. game here, folks. Some of these boys are hitting top corners here. Some, not all. They're looking good. Last minute warm up, and then we'll get this semifinal underway. Mr. Casual there, just sitting there, watching the pucks fly by. Ethan Kopp. Nothing can rattle that guy. He should be our starting goalie today. Here we are, Mac Island, Olympic ice. Starting us off, we got Braden Kelly line going out there. Looks like that's going to be Mason, Kylie, Hudson Cook, and then on the back end, Looks like we got Barwise and Archibald. Playing against the Mustangs here. Jared Smithson, ex-NHL player, on the bench for the Vernon Mustangs. Here we go, folks. Winner of this one goes to the final. Brady Kelly taking the draw. Puck is scrambled. Mason Kiley comes up with it. He brings it in over the line. Passes it over to Cook, going wide. Cut to the middle. Can he get a shot off quick? Shot up and in! No! What that was? I thought that looked like it was close to going in under the bar. Ref right there on it. Quick shot, almost a goal to start us off. Mustangs come back the other way. Smithson going in for Vernon, takes a shot and held easily by Ethan Kopp. All right, now goes the Giant, Wadsworth, and Scott line. Giant wins it. Wilson picks that one up, goes up the far side for Wadsworth. Oh, just couldn't quite catch that pass on the backhand, off the bank pass there. Nice try though, and he was almost gone off to the races there. Right idea. Scott, our Giant's gonna go in and take that draw. Puck comes free to the far side. Liam Kelly takes a couple of whacks to the face there, goes unnoticed. Scott backhands it up. Wadsworth picks that one up. He's trying to feed Giant, but couldn't quite pull the trigger on that one. Mustangs can't get it out of the zone. Now they do. Mustangs moving through the neutral zone. Dump and chase here. Ethan Kopp leaves for Liam Kelly. Kelly now. Ooh, gets taken right out. Mustangs take advantage off the face mask of Kopp and out of play. Mustangs blow a tire, take our guy out, and take advantage of a blown tire there. Out goes the Plow, Wallace, and Henderson line. We got Howes and Martins on the back end here. Puck comes to the middle. Wallace is skating it up through the zone. Trying to go around his man. Goes in, Henderson following him up. Knocked off his stick. Mustangs now moving back the other way. Going through the neutral zone, dumping. Wallace hustling to get there first. Trying to get body position, does. Howes picks that up behind the net. Trying to skate it up out of danger, but ran into a Mustang player. Henderson stole, nice up to Wallace. Goes around the Mustangs, takes a shot from distance. Blockered away. Kiley now, fresh off the bench, hustles in. Braden Kelly fell down. Mustangs trying to move it out of the zone. Barwise picks that up over his D partner Archibald. He hooks it up to Kiley, trying to quick up to Cook, but couldn't quite make contact. Cook steals. He's got Braden Kelly with him. Cook cruising around the net, trying to look for an outlet. Back to the line, Archibald's there. Archie goes back down for Cook, but is in the skates. Back to Archibald. Archie goes back down to Cook, goes back across ice to Barwise. Barwise takes a look, takes a shot, loose out front. It's cleared to the side by the Mustangs. Hard on it was Braden Kelly. Cook trying to steal, back to the line, held in by Archibald with the body. Backhands it back into the zone. Cook now lands on his stick. Cuts to the middle, goes around, dishes off to Barwise. Barwise to Archibald. Archie kind of fiddler through the net, does backhand, and Mason Kiley almost put it through. A little nice sequence of plays there. Just under 3 minutes of the first period elapsed. Giant in to take this draw. Back to Wadsworth, back to Scott. Scott takes a shot, goes off a stick. Wadsworth on him. Waddy picks that, trying to pick that up along the boards, but Mustangs got their stick on it first. Mustangs now moving through the neutral zone, just onside. Rims it around. Ethan Kopp out for Liam Kelly. He slows up, steps around another Mustang player, creating some space. Liam Kelly winding up the legs, trying to cut to the net, and he takes a cross check to the numbers. Hard hit from the Mustangs. Even a non-hitting lead goes unnoticed somehow. Smithson for Vernon now going in, taking a shot, gloved way down for a whistle. Out goes Plow with Henderson and Wallace. Mustangs get that one, send it in deep. Henderson battling Jordan, sent in deep. Howe's trying to hustle to get there first. Kitchen picks that up for Vernon. Back to the point, shot from distance, tipped wide, and actually on net. Ethan Kopp just scoops that up in the breadbasket there and holds for a whistle. Plow taking the draw. One to the middle. Quick up to Henderson. Henderson chips it around his man. Hustling in deep for his Wallace and Henderson in the near corner boards. Battle in the corner. Sent to the middle. Mustangs pick that off. Jordan for Mustangs now moving back the other way, trying to go wide on Howes. Henderson hard on it, great on the stick of Martins. He calmly skates it out of danger. He's looking for a stretch pass. Nails Howes going in. Little deep to the forehand, fell up. Braden Kelly now with it. He's taking a look, making moves. Back to Kylie. Kylie now, nice little cycle. Kylie back to the point for Howes. Didn't get there though. Mustangs now moving back the other way. Centering attempt. Twice, blocked. Turning, shooting. Kopp makes the save. Back to the line. He winds a shot and hits the crowd out front. Now we got Cook going back the other way. Got Mason Kylie with him. Drop to Braden Kelly. Puts it into a spot that he can get to. Drops for Mason Kylie. Kylie skating it around deep in the corner. Spins. Sends it back to Archibald at the line. Archie now. Skating down. Hooks it to the middle. Cook had a little trouble. Now Kylie back to Braden Kelly. Gets it around his man. Takes a shot. And loose for a moment, and he scoops up the rebound. Loose still, though. There we got Giant, Scott, and Wadsworth going up front here now. Giant taking the draw. Puck is in the feet. Wadsworth trying to push it out. Mustangs move it around. Far side here, Mustangs. Wadsworth's coming in fast. Slow it up. Ran into him. Good job to get his body in front of it. Lands on Wadsworth sticks. He brings it in over the blue line, trying to get it deep, but ran into a Mustang player. Giant there to follow it up. Knocks it off his stick. Puts it into the corner. Sent up the sideboards by Mustangs. He fell down right in front of the ref. Sent to the far corner boards again. Mustangs just playing catch along the boards there. Giant and Wadsworth and Scott are all hustling right on their men, trying to force them to make an error. Now they come up the near side. Johnston sends it around. Barwise is going to try to pick that one up, get it up to Wadsworth. He picks that one up. He's going to try to get it over to Scott, trying to break in. Couldn't get it over past the stick. Now Mustangs trying to catch us on a change here. Coming in, takes a shot, and into the glove for an easy whistle. All right, now we got the plow line going out there. Sent to the middle. Wallace trying to dig it out of the pile. Mustangs stole it. Plow battling for position. Comes right back to him. Plow now trying to find a line. Up to Henderson. Henderson trying to bank pass up to Wallace to skate onto. Vernon playing hard today this morning, getting their bodies in play here. Plow deep in the zone, back to the line. Oh, just out of the reach of Kelly and all the way back to the goalie. Topper leaves for Liam Kelly. He's going to try to quick up to Wallace. Nice pass. Trying to sauce over to Mason Kiley. Couldn't quite catch it in the air. Braden Kelly trying to get it deep. Mustangs stolen. Mustangs now going around. Trying to go far side here. Dupuis trying to make up to Higgins. Couldn't catch it. Cook stole it out away. Now a bank pass out of the reach of Braden Kelly. Mustangs now in their zone, up into the neutral zone now. Bringing it in. Wilson battling his man. Cook, nice pass over to Kiley. Couldn't quite catch it. Back into the neutral zone, dumped in by Mustangs. Wilson over to Kelly. Back to Wilson. You got to be quick turn on that one. Kiley stops, hooks the hook. Ball taking a bump, gets it over to a side that Kelly can get to first. Kelly now trying to poke it out of the zone. Now it is Liam Kelly going with Mason Kiley. Trying to step around his man, can't. Now up the middle for Johnston. He goes in, Howe's keeping him to the outside. Sent to the middle. Music that's coming on a little early. Out goes Diane Wadsworth and Scott. Diane will be taking the draw here. Into the feet, knocked to the line. Hard out from his Wadsworth, blocks that one off the foot. Sent in deep by the Mustangs. Diane's going to try to sweep with that. Knocked off his stick. Howes is there. Martins picks that one up. Up to Wadsworth. Wadsworth's going to try to feed Diane. Couldn't get it to him in time. Whiffed on it was Jordan for Mustangs, and Scott's taking advantage of that. Now he brings it in over the blue line. He's going to try to get it deep for Wadsworth. Mustangs got there first and whirling around. Diane's there, stops it at the right, comes with, followed up with it. Hustle. Shot, whoa, what a move by Mustang player there. Smithson with a nice move, freezes top for the opening goal. Lucky bounce for the Mustangs, and they took advantage. Scramble draw. Comes to Archibald. Archie trying to get it over to Barwise. He's trying to do a quick up to Wallace. Trying to get it to Plow. Does. Plow spins off his check. Trying to get it deep. Does for Wallace. Wallace steals it back. He's getting hounded. Staying with it. Henderson comes and picks that up. Bank pass back to the line. Archie back down to Henderson. Henderson getting pinned against the boards by 3 players. Puck comes loose. Plow couldn't catch it. Held in by Barwise. Mustangs now back in the neutral zone. Going wide, trying to cut to the net. Good job by Henderson to or bar-wise. Get that up, comes back to him. Having trouble along the boards, but trying to get his body in there. Wallace digs it out, trying to get it out of the zone, does. Dupuis takes a shot, hits Archibald. He slows up. Try to get a look, bank pass up to Henderson. Couldn't quite catch it. West for Vernon. Makes a pass across to their captain, Smithson. He's going wide. Face shot. Good job by Ethan Kopp to use the head there. Sent behind our net. Braden Kelly now up to Mason Kiley. Having some music issues here. Braden Kelly spinning, backhand pass, and not a goal. What a play. Nice play by Braden Kelly. A little spin-a-rama pass there. Kiley bringed it in. Braden Kelly, nice little back pass right to Cook and couldn't finish it. Braden Kelly taking the draw here. Sent to the side. Mason Kiley battling for it. Sends it back to the line for Liam Kelly. Bank pass back to Mason Kiley. Gets it back to Wilson. Takes a shot. Big juicy rebound. No one could get to. Cook trying to battle for it. Wilson pinches up. Liam Kelly there. Sends the open side for Mason Kiley. He skates it into the zone. Feathers it to the middle. Kiley pass back to Liam Kelly. Didn't see the Mustang player there. Liam Kelly walks to the middle. Nice little move walking in. He shoots in into the glove for a whistle. Let's go Blazers! All right, goes. Here we got Diane, Wadsworth, and Scott now. Diane gonna be taking the draw. Our music guy really likes Thunderstruck here. Smithson waved out. Diane wins that draw. Martin's out. Has it. They give him space. Fez it over to Scott. He rips one. Blocked out front. Diane hard on his man. Wads is coming to follow it up. They force him to come around the near side now. Sent all the way down. And that's going to be an icing call. Out goes Plow, Wallace, and Henderson. Plow taking the draw here. Sent up the far side, tipped, almost held in. Now Plow hooking his man. Centering pass, off a stick to the near side. Plow battling to it, trying to get body position, coming to the near side. Sent into the neutral zone. Can they get there first? Comes through to him. Wallace picks that one up, goes over to blue line. Leaning on his man, trying to keep puck possession. Henderson there as well. Barwise just sends it to an open side. Archibald pinches down. He's got Braden Kelly with him now. Quick shifts by our boys this morning. Kicked forward by Smithson. Archibald turns that around. Mustangs now with it. Sent it up the middle. Mason Kiley's there. Vernon's captain fakes a shot, walking around, going big circles. Tries to take a shot, blocked by Archibald. He pushes it to the other side for Cook to skate onto. He's trying to make a quick pass up to Braden Kelly, but Mustang player there. Archibald picks that one up behind the net, pushes it to the far side, trying to follow it up, blocks it, trying to get around his man. Cat now uses his body. Barwise is there, picks that up, slows it up, turns back the other way. Bank pass up to Cook. Cook now skating it in, goes around, trying to leave for Kiley. Two of our boys there. Kiley, Kiley, battling. sent back around by Mustangs. Drop pass shot off a skate. Battle. Good read by Liam Kelly, but just didn't land on the stick. Mason Kelly takes a peek over his shoulder, skates it, picks it up, pass to open side, and Jordan picks it up for Vernon, and glove for a whistle by Cox. Let's go Blazers! A little bad drop off his own foot. Goes right to Vernon player. Mustangs have it deep in our zone. Sent to the line. Sent in deep. Shot off a stick to the far corner boards. Pressuring was Wadsworth and Wilson. Liam Kelly picks that one up. Sends it up the near side for Scott. Scott picks it up on his backhand, trying to feather it through to Wadsworth. Couldn't quite get it to him. Scott kicks it. Smith's in now with it for Vernon. He slows off. Wilson sent to the middle, shot and held for a whistle. Out goes Plow, Henderson and Wallace. Plow pushes it to the far side. Martins picks that one up. Got Henderson on the near side here. Henderson looking for Wallace. Nice feed by Wallace. Back shot. Ooh, I thought he was going to get it back to Henderson there. Plow trying to hook it back in deep. Blocked by Mustangs. Now they have it deep in their zone. Nice job by Howes to keep that one in. We got Wallace forechecking here. Sent up to Higgins. Couldn't quite catch that pass and followed up by Braden Kelly. Martins takes a bump. Held in. Braden Kelly now with it. Trying to walk around his man can't. Stolen back by Braden Kelly. Pokes it over to Cook. Makes a move. Can he get a shot off? Yes, and then held for a whistle. Kelly now taking the draw. Into the feet of the linesman. Sent to the far side for the Mustangs. Kelly rims it around for Mason Kiley on the near side. Can he get there first? Pinching down was Vernon. Trying to dig it out was Braden Kelly. Comes to Mason Kiley, our captain. He trying to hook it forward into the feet of Smithson. Now Braden Kelly brings it in over the line, fighting off of the Mustangs. They came up with it. They go up to the far side now. Mustangs now dumping in. A little dump and chase. Took a weird bounce. Archibald's going to take that. Send up the near side. No one home. Dupuis makes a nice move, but knocked off his stick. Sent up by Barwise. Comes to Mason Kiley in the neutral zone here. He banks it up to Cook. Braden Kelly interfered with there. Cook now fighting off a few checks. Waiting for new line mates to come in. Sent back. Scott's going to go down for that. Ref got in the way. He's separated our man from the puck. And back goes Mustangs. Barwise loses his stick going down, centering pass off the outside of the net. Giant picks that one up. He puts it up to Wadsworth. He's got Scott on the near side. Scott couldn't catch that pass on the stick. Scott now bringing it in. Cuts to the middle, shot up and in for a goal! Giant to Scott, or Giant to Wadsworth to Scott. Nice goal. Up and over. Little deflection in the middle there, and ties the game up. All three forwards in on that one. 2:09 to go in the first, tie game. Plow now taking the draw, wins it over. Wallace is there. He pushes it off the glass and deep into the zone. Now they have to forecheck. Plow going in. Send up the near side. Far side now. Mustangs bringing it up. Feathered it up to Johnston, or Smithson, sorry. Liam Kelly battles his man. Back to Smithson, their captain, centered the middle. Shot. Oh, just inside the post for him. I think he was trying to get it all the way back and took a weird hop and missed. C&I shot through the crowd for a go-ahead goal. Plow, Wallace, and Henderson back up front here still. Liam Kelly and Wilson on the back end. Comes to the side. Plow picks that one up, skates it forward. Plow lost the handle. Smithson takes that one around. Wallace is going to get there. Slow it up. Henderson follows it up. Henderson on the backhand, tried to wrap around on the backhand, couldn't quite tuck it in. Mustangs moving back. Stolen momentarily, but knocked off our sticks. Mustangs going in. Penalty being called, tripping call against our Kamloops Blazers late in the first. And whistle goes. A slash. Okay. Pretty sure that was a trip. Regardless, the Mustangs have the first power play here late in the first. Statchram against Kylie here. Sent to the skates of the linesman. Mustangs dig it out. Back to the line. Now deep. Mustangs trying to walk around. Chased by Howes. Mustangs with it. Back to the line. D to D pass here. Down deep to an open side. Mustangs have it. Walk into the middle. Was West for Vernon. Sent to the far side. Shot and held for a whistle by Ethan Kopp. 33.6 seconds to go in the first period here. Out goes Scott and Cook up front. Howes and Martin still on the back end here. Oh, well, we changed our D. We got Barwise and Archibald now. Cook taking the draw. Wins it straight back. Barwise trying to turn and fire it all the way down. Couldn't get enough wood on it. Mustangs, high slot. Smithson for Vernon with it. Their captain goes to the high D man. Sent down deep. Archibald's going to race over to get there first. And he tries to ring her up and to the line. Can't get it out. Knocked down with a high stick. With 5 seconds to go, that comes out of the zone. One minute exactly to go in our penalty. Barwise turns and fires it back in, and that'll do it for period number one. Kamloops Blazers playing well this morning. Good pressure, just can't get the right bounces here. right, out goes Wadsworth, Giant, and Scott. Looks like Wadsworth going back to the center here. We're short-handed to... Oh, Giant's taking the draw now. We're short-handed for another 55 seconds here, folks. Giant taking the draw. Mustangs come up with it. They slowed up at the line. Wadsworth battling his man. Now Liam Kelly picks that one up. He's trying to skate it out of danger. Turns. Again. Then he's going to bank pass it, or bank shot all the way down. Wadsworth out the force checker. Up the near side. Mustangs make a pass into the skates. A lot of open ice out there. Another toe drag up over the net. Comes up the near side. Smithson now for their captain. Takes a shot and held for a whistle. 8 seconds to go in the power play here, or for penalty kill. Out goes Plow, Henderson, Wallace, and Liam Kelly on the back end. Then we got Wilson coming out in 8 seconds. He might just try to sneak behind if we can get the possession here. Liam Kelly slowing up. He gets hooked. Comes up to Wallace. And out of the box comes Wilson. He's going to skate into the play. Plow now with it. Into the feed. Henderson takes a chip shot. Oh, knocked down. Just under the bar was Wallace. It was a good tip by Wallace. Couldn't get it on net though. Plow skating it through the neutral zone. Brings it in, slows up. Trying to hook it to the middle. Can't get past the Vernon player. Wilson now with it. Quick up to Henderson through the legs. Nice pickup by Henderson. Drops to Wallace. He couldn't do the same move. Mustangs dump it in deep and go off on a change. And a quick up to, oh, way offside was Wallace. He doesn't touch the puck. Offside. Oh, icing call, sorry. Out goes Braden Kelly, Hudson Cook, Mason Kiley, Howes, and Martins. Braden Kelly taking the draw here. Kelly digs it out of the feet. Martins picks that up along the boards. Nice pass up to Mason Kiley. He's got oh. Braden Kelly taking the draw. Kiley with it. Feathers it over to Cook. Cook going in. He loads a shot just wide of the net. Martins pushes that deep. Tipped it. Cook takes a head shot. Into the feet. Right through to Copper, and he's going to hold for a whistle. Cook took another head shot. He's been getting targeted in the head quite a bit the last few games. 2 weekends in a row with some head contact going unnoticed. Out goes the Giant, Scott, and Wadsworth line. Martins and Howes on the back end here. Giant taking the draw. Mustangs quick shot and held for a whistle. Giant taking the draw here. Puck is dropped, hooked back to the line by the Mustangs. On the line, shot and loose out front. Giant digs it out. Up to Scott, he couldn't catch the pass, back to Scott. Into the neutral zone it goes. Mustangs offside. Okay, we got Plow, Wallace, and Henderson now. Back, Plow sends it back to Barwise, can catch that pass. Barwise pushes it around. Wallace picks that one up, back to Archibald. Archibald try to get it to Barwise, chips it around the boards. One-handed up to Wallace, back to Archibald. He's going to push it around for Barwise. Barwise up the far side into the skates. The Henderson, he couldn't make a play. Back in deep. Barwise and Archibald are there. Sent to the near side for Wallace. Penalty being called against Wallace for body checking there. And then Barwise takes a hit behind the ref. He's short-handed again here. Interference, they called it? Okay. There's a trick, he called it. Here's the body check. Yeah. Puck is dropped, comes to the line. Mustangs have it. Archibald picks that up. Sends it to the line, can't quite get it past. Brayden Kelly on him. Mustangs moving in. Shot goes off stick to the near side. West for Vernon. Backhand pass to the line. Back in deep for West. West has it, walking in. Sent to the middle, loose, and cleared out of danger by Archibald all the way down. 1:25 to go in our penalty. Sent up the middle. Kylie can't get there first. Good try, oh. Nice stick by Liam Kelly. Kylie now with it, taking his time. Back to Kylie, and then he makes no mistake. The shot, knocked down by Brayden Kelly. Mustangs trying to come through the neutral zone with speed. Slow it up, just onside. Shot wide of the net. Liam Kelly hard on his man, but Mustangs have it. Come to the line, drop pass to the blue line. Mustangs walking in, taking a shot. Knocked down. Mustangs with it. 30 seconds to go in our penalty. Hard on him, poked out. Nice job by Brayden Kelly to get it out of the zone. That was Liam Kelly. Mustangs going in. Sent to the far side. Back to the D-man. He's walking down. Good job by Liam Kelly to hold him to the outside. Mason Kylie there now on him. Liam Kelly pinning it against the boards momentarily. Mustangs pull it out. Walking around to the middle. Feather to the middle. And it's loose. And held for a goal. Held for a whistle. Penalty now over. Out goes Wadsworth, Scott, and Jayan. Howes and Martins. See if they can make some magic happen here. Let's go Blazers! Jayan taking the draw here. Into the feet. Wadsworth trying to poke it out of the feet. Mustangs with it. Battle in there. Kept in deep. Martin's trying to help it around for Scott. Mustangs push it deep. Howe's going to pick that up behind the net. Off the boards to Wadsworth. Wadsworth hooks it up to Jayan. Up to Scott. Scott trying to move it forward. Back to the line. House loads it. Try to get a shot off a skate to Scott. Scott backhand pass to Wadsworth. Wadsworth takes it off and shot and into the glove for a whistle. Out goes Plow, Henderson, and Wallace. Plow taking the draw. Mustangs come up with it, send up the near side. Wallace digs that free. Plow trying to feather out to the line. Martins takes a big bump. Good job by Plow, keeping his man to the outside. Henderson there as well, sent in deep by the Mustangs. Martins gets body position. 13-19 to go in the second. Dugout, Plow now skating up. Trying to feed Wallace, but was just behind him. Up the near side here. Mustangs trying to move it deep. Wallace, nice over to Henderson. Henderson going in, nice little move, shot. Oh, couldn't quite get it through. Then gets it through the legs. Cook took a hit. Brandon Kelly digs it out of the pile, back to the line. Barwise whiffed on it. Came out of the zone, offside. Kylie waited for his boys to take up wisely. Now over to Cook. He can't get it through the feet. Brandon Kelly with it. Walking. Back pass to Archibald. Archie makes couple of nice moves. Back to Barwise. Barwise down deep to Mason Kylie. Couldn't quite catch that pass. Kylie digs it out of the pile. Up the near side. Battling west for Vernon, sends it to the line. Barwise pinches down, pushes it deep, but Smithson takes that away. Now he's going back the other way. There, Vernon captain trying to make moves, takes a shot. Easy save by Ethan Kopp. Trying to cut to the middle. Nice sticks by our boys, getting the lanes. Barwise and Archibald battling for it. Comes to Brayden Kelly, back through, sent in deep. Barwise trying to bank it up to Hudson Cook. Now he's going to try to skate onto it. He's going to get there. Going to try to cut to the net. Shot and in for a goal! Through the 5-hole. A nice quick up for a goal, tying the game. Just a perfect curler shot, pass up from Hudson Cook, and just finds the goalie without a stick down on the ice and puts it through the 5-hole, tying the game. Out goes Giant, Scott, and Wadsworth. Wilson and Kelly on the back end there. Diane wins it back to Wilson, leaves for Kelly. Nice little side step over to the far side for Scott. Scott going in, trying to get it to Wadsworth, who's streaking to the net. He picks that one up out of the air. Wadsworth on his backhand, trying to feed it through. Scott uses his body, protecting the puck. He got tripped up, comes to Wadsworth. Forcing the Mustangs to turn around was Wadsworth. Scott's there. Mustangs trying to move it up into the neutral through the neutral zone. Wilson there. Giant digs it out of the rumble. Now trying to go quick up to Wadsworth. He couldn't quite catch that, and that's going to go for icing. Plow taking the draw here. Out there with Wallace and Henderson. Martins and Howes on the back end. Quick up the near side, but picked off by Vernon. Blockered away. Plow picks that one up. Mustangs with it, wraparound try. Nice save by Ethan Kopp. Shot again, wide of the net. Shot blocked by Wallace, comes to the line. Smithson with it, their captain, taking a shot. Blocker, nice blocker save by Ethan Kopp. Henderson has to go retrieve his stick. Martins trying to do a back pass, sent to the middle. Nicely blocked by our boys. Oof. Wallace takes a bump, sent to the line, held in. All the way around, slowed up by Mustangs, hard on him, comes to the middle. Quick pass to Henderson from Wallace. Henderson pushes it into the neutral zone. Wallace trying to change quickly. Henderson going to try to catch Cook behind the plate. Offside. Cook again. Cook with it. Little drop pass, Archibald hooks back over to Barwise. Barwise pushes it in deep. Kylie there. Braden Kelly with it. Trying to poke it around his man. Mustangs trying to go up the far side. Good job by Braden Kelly. Comes to Braden Kelly shot. One more time, Cook with it behind the net. Thought about doing a Michigan there on his backhand. Comes back to the line, Barwise. To his D partner Archibald. Archie takes a shot. Knocked down out front by the crowd. Kylie went down. Comes back, quick shot by Braden Kelly. Couldn't get it on net. Barwise sends it in deep. Hits a weird stanchion. Slowed up. Kylie steals that one back. Braden Kelly couldn't quite catch that pass. Now Mustangs going back the other way. West for Vernon going in. Going wide on Archibald. Sent to the near side. Shot and nice blocker. Our glove saved by Ethan Kopp to push that one away from the net. Mason Kylie now, he turns, trying to bank pass up to Wadsworth. Can't quite make contact. Smithson winding up, going wide, backhand shot. Block, a nice save by Ethan Kopp. Lands on a stick of Kylie. Kylie now trying to bank it around for Braden Kelly. Back to Mustangs falling down. Mustangs now with it, send it to the line. Wadsworth thought about blocking the shot, trying to make himself big. Comes back to the line. Sent in deep by the Mustangs. On him is Braden Kelly. Mason Kylie comes to the line. Shot, blocked. Goes through, wide of the net. Braden Kelly there trying to chip it up to the out of the line. Sent in. And we got Barwise trying to push it up to Braden Kelly, up to Mason Kylie. He's got Wadsworth with him, trying to feed Wadsworth. Catches, almost couldn't quite catch that. Chips it in deep. Wadsworth's hard on his man. Stealing. Wadsworth with it, deep in the zone. Now his line mates are now out. Sent to the line, and that's off the mark. Wilson. Bank passes it around the net for Liam Kelly. He slows up. Wadsworth behind the play. Now we got Jayan coming up with speed over to Wadsworth. Wadsworth going in. He's going to try to load a shot towards the Jayan. Mustangs countering. Wadsworth back checking here, trying to get in front of the Mustang player, trying to go 2-on-1. Good job by Wadsworth cutting back there. Scott now puts it to the middle. Mustangs have it. DD, Wadsworth pressuring. Mustangs going in just onside. Going wide. Scott and Kelly there. Liam Kelly battling in the corner. Diane digs it out. Mustangs have it behind the net, centering pass, and a nice positional save by Ethan Kopp. Loose out front. Sent around by Liam Kelly, tried to. Kelly trying to chip it around, his man can't quite do it. Sent to the middle, far side, and out into the neutral zone. Scott now hustling the pressure here. Mustangs. Dump it in deep. A lot of continuous play here. Next whistle is going to be ice change. That was 4 minutes ago. Mustangs quick up to Wadsworth. Wadsworth's going to try to skate it up. He's going to bring it in. Going wide while his line mates are changing. Just good job by Wadsworth. He's got Plow now. Wadsworth taking a big circle, winding up. He loads a shot in. Oh, knocked down, and almost a good shot by Wadsworth there. Comes back to him on the near boards. Wadsworth digs it out of the pile. Knocked off, steals it back again. Howes is there. Wadsworth dumps it in deep and goes off on a change. Henderson's there. Stretch pass all the way down. Right on net for Ethan Kopp, and he's going to cover for a whistle, and we'll stop there for an ice change at 5:03 of the second period. It'll almost be nice. to redo the sponsors. I want to try to put the sponsors up, but I can't find the sponsors.
C'est pas grave, c'est pas vraiment important.
I know, I just like to do it.
Moi, je sais, mais prends une pause. Ça peut pas être toujours super, mon amour. Tu fais déjà super bien ça.
Ah ouais.
Félix, ça joue bien.
5 minutes of the second here. Setting up the nets. Zamboni driver missed a few spots, but that'll be that. Out goes Braden Kelly, Mason Kiley, and Hudson Cook. Archibald and Barwise on the back end here. Braden Kelly taking the draw here against Smithson. Puck is dropped into the feet, back to the line, back in deep. West trying to get it to their captain. Mustangs have it deep in our zone. Centering attempt, broken up. Braden Kelly now trying to hook it forward. Comes back to Barwise. One up to Cook, all the way over to Mason Kiley. He's got Braden Kelly with him through the neutral zone. Brings it in over the line. Hudson Cook on the near side. Feathered over. Oh, couldn't quite be right on it. Just off the mark. Just barely, but on the stick still. Kiley up to Cook. Our Barwise couldn't quite get it after the nice ice clean here. Fresh sheet of ice here. Archibald now bringing it in over the line, walking in. He loads a shot and blocked it away. Back to him. Cook on the near side. Wraparound try, sent out the middle. Kiley wisely didn't pinch down there. Mustangs going back on the counter attack. 3 of them through center. Hard shot and easy save by, or routine save by Ethan Kopp. Out goes Diane, Wadsworth, and Scott. Wilson and Kelly on the back end. Diane taking the draw, comes in. Scott couldn't get there first. Shot and saved by Ethan Kopp. Mustangs with it. Stolen, almost stolen perfectly by Wadsworth. Trying to push it out of the zone, battling a couple of players there. Mustangs come up with it. Back to the line, shot through, wide. Wilson picks that one up, pushes it behind our net. Fights off his check and then go for a skate. He's turning on the Jets. Calvin just offside. Lau taking the draw here. Out there with Wallace and Henderson. Wilson and Kelly on the back end still. Puck is dropped, goes into the Mustang zone. Sent in deep. Bounces way out front. Leaves for Ethan Kopp. Pushes it to the side for Liam Kelly, who backhands it up. Or forehands it up to Henderson to Wallace. Back to Henderson. Henderson blocked that. Dump in. Got Mustangs on up in the middle here. Brings it in over the blue line. Dumps it in deep and goes off on a change. Wilson's going to try to get there first with Plow. Plow has it. Fighting off his check. He fell down. Mustangs have it now. Nice stick by Liam Kelly. Again, Mustangs have it on the far side. Back to the line and missed play by a Mustang player, and Henderson hustles off for a change. Now we got Mustangs trying to catch us on a change. Quick up through the neutral zone. Over the blue line it goes. Going wide, shot, and nice save by Ethan Kopp. Quick up to Mason Kiley. And on the line it is. Calling it good. Dugout, Martin's over to Howes. Howes, bank passes off the ball to Braden Kelly. Trying to push it deep. Coming back to the line, held in by Martins. He goes over to Cook for one-timer, fluffed on net. Mustangs have it. Sent to the line, Howes is there. He walks in, takes a shot, goes off a glove and drifts wide of the net. Hudson Cook now with it. Backhands it to the line. Martins over to Howes. Howes loads a shot off his skate. Oh, Cook almost catches that one. Wraparound try. And off his skate, and it's loose. Mustangs have it on the near side. Moving it up around Howes. And skates, leaves it. Going in deep. Martins retrieves that one behind. Deep in our zone. Puck stayed in the corner for him. Now up to Cook. Catches that up. Over the line. Just onside. Mustangs made an error. Now we're going to try to take advantage of it. Wadsworth chasing here. West picks that one up. Going wide on Giant. He slows up. West for Vernon, dumps it in deep. Howes is there. Pushes his man down. Giant's going to try to hustle to there first. Howes off the glass to Wadsworth. Can he get it around his man? Does. He's got Mason Kiley with him. Wadsworth with him. He loads a shot and hooks it up over the net. Rolled on him and all the way around. Now there's a race for Mustangs there. No icing because it was Wadsworth's shot off the end glass. Mustangs push it deep. Giant's there. Barwise battling out front. Mustangs go behind the net, back to the line. Off the Wadsworth stick and wide. Tipped up to the near side. Wadsworth steals. Waddy going up. He's got Scott with him. Wadsworth going in, trying to get it deep. And that'll do it for period number 2. I think we need you to do the music. It's going to be a little... Music coming on at random times. And...
It's busy.
Period number 3, scores tied at 2. Out goes Plow, Wallace and Henderson. Wilson and Liam Kelly on the back end here. Plow taking the draw. 20 minutes on the clock. Winner of this one goes to the final. Comes to Henderson, back to Kelly. Kelly up to Plow. Plow brings it in over the blue line. Try to fit it through the middle for Wallace. Comes back to him. Shot and just over the net. Plow picks that one up in the corner. Slows up. Sent back to the line. Wilson activates, bringing it in. Knocked off his stick, and Mustang's going to try to counterattack here. They slow it up. Wallace on forechecking here. Same with Plow. Almost stolen by Plow. In the neutral zone are the Mustangs. Bringing in just offside. Skate just wasn't on the line. All right, out goes Kylie, Cook, and Kelly. Braden Kelly taking the draw. Mustangs come up with it. Gain the red, dumping in deep. Howes go and try to pick that up in the corner. A couple of Mustang players trying to push it out of the... Kelly and Cook are there. Mustangs come up with it. Nicely sticked away by Martins. Up to Cook, trying to split the D. Pushes it to the corner. Followed up by Braden Kelly, who's got Mason Kiley there. Kelly back to Martins, couldn't quite hold the line. Fighting off a check from Johnson. Martins pushes it, Martin and Kelly. He goes down. Mason Kiley, oh, trying to find Cook back door just behind him. Cook battling, a couple Mustang. Mason Kiley now with, he's got Braden Kelly up, front shot, and oh, just wide. Mason Kiley up, oh, blocker save. Mason Kiley again, taking a look, trying to push it to the middle. Braden Kelly there, trying to get it through. Takes a shot, falling down, he's gonna draw a penalty. Howes now picks that one up. We were regrouping while we get an extra man out there, which is Scott. Over to Scott now. Scott didn't like what he sees. Turns back. Our net is empty. Sent to an open side. Braden Kelly or Mason Kiley's there. Feeds it over to Cook. Cook now going, fights off a check. Hooks it over to Mason Kiley. Trying to take a shot, goes off stick to the far side. Scott's there, slows up. Braden Kelly back to the line, bar-wise. Hard missed shot was Cook. Mason Kiley down deep, centering pass off a body, and now the whistle goes. Power play ensuing. Out goes Wadsworth and Giant to join Scott. Let's go Blazers! Let's go Blazers! Let's go Blazers! Giant taking the draw here. Mustangs win it. They try on the near side. Archibald's going to hustle over and get there first. Fights off his check and held in. Wadsworth is there. He turns. Shoots. Oh, off a body and just wide. Comes to the line. Archibald holds it in. Comes to Giant. He's making moves, walking in. Sends it off to the side for Wadsworth. Back to the line. Archibald's there. Archibald over to Barwise. Barwise down. Scott, Wadsworth high to slot. Shot, quick shot, and oh, right on net. Good try. Held in by Archibald again. Oh, helmet off. Let's see if we could catch the tail end of that. Oh, he went down, battling Giant. Lost his helmet, tried to skate off. Whistle goes. Out goes Plow, Walls, and Henderson. Another win by linesman who got in the way. Kelly picks that one up. Pushes it back for Wilson, but knocked off his stick, and Liam Kelly digs it up. He's going to try to find Plow. Made contact, so it shouldn't be icing. He touched it. Icing call. Oh, he's put it in the middle because he knew he made a wrong call. Puck is dropped to the middle. Bad call by linesman. At least put it in the center, not an icing call. Plow taking the draw. Power play for another 51 seconds to go. Plow has that one. He's got Henderson here. Plow tried to chip it around his man. Does. Bring it in, fighting off a couple of checks, staying with it though. Plow battling for it. Henderson. Plow doing a good job. Wrap around, no. Sent to the middle. Kelly. Shot through the crowd, wide of the net. Sent to the line all the way out. Liam Kelly back for it. Liam Kelly trying to find his twin brother here. Almost perfect. Sent to the middle. Wilson did a good job picking that one up in the middle. Wilson now deep in the zone. Penalty almost about to expire. So then they ice the puck right on net for Ethan Koch. Pushes it over to the side for Howes. He chips it up into the neutral zone. Mustangs retreat because they're stuck offside. Quick up, all the way down, no contact, icing. .15:07 to go in the third here. Braden Kelly, Mason Kiley, Hudson Cook up front. Martins and Howes on the back end here. Braden Kelly taking the draw. He wins it. Mason Kiley walking to the middle, takes a shot. Ooh, just wide. Mustangs trying to move it out of the zone, can't. Martins is there still. Now pokes out. Mason Kiley covering. Trying to push Smithson, trying to go around, takes a shot, blockered away by Top. Mustangs with it. Send it in deep. Sent to the near side. Mason Kiley he tried to push it forward. Now he's going to try to skate it out of danger. Drop for Howes. Braden Kelly picks that one up. He's got Hudson Cook ahead. Brings it in over the line. Hudson Cook making moves. Takes a shot. Blocked. Cook tried to pick that one up. Braden Kelly goes down. He blew a tire. Now they got to get up and hustle back into the play. Puck slowed up at the line. Some miscommunication there by the Mustangs. Smithson picks that one up, brings it in over the line. Archibald's there, keeping him wide. Leans on him, takes him down. No arm in the air. Quick up to Wadsworth, or no, not up to Wadsworth, picked off at the line. And Ethan Kopp had to be sharp to save those ones. Sent to the middle. Kopp just slows that down and like what he saw. And Archibald not liking Mustang player standing over his goalie there. All right, we got Giant, Scott, and Wadsworth out there now. Wilson and Liam Kelly on the back end. Giant taking the draw. Comes to the middle to skate to Kelly. Hard pass up. Wadsworth hard on him. Trying to push it. Wadsworth's going to try to steal. Does. Wadsworth has a lane. Wadsworth going in. He loads a shot and it's loose for a moment. Up. Liam Kelly now. Up to Scott. He brings it in over. Wadsworth streaking to the net. Scott now. Up to Wadsworth. Wadsworth takes a shot off the outside of the net. Wadsworth turns around. He's going to try to find someone out front. Try to feed the line. Liam Kelly. Fake shot, loads a shot, and into the glove for a whistle. All right, now we got plow line out there, Wallace and Henderson, Liam Kelly. Plow tried to win it. Bounced off his stick and went deep. Wilson holds the line, sends it up to Wallace. Wallace in the middle, trying to push it over to Henderson in the middle. Knocked off his stick. Mustangs now moving back the other way, up the near side, just off the mark. Liam Kelly hustling to beat out the icing or force an icing. Couldn't get there. Plow, Henderson, Wallace still out there. Martins and Howes. Sent to the near side by the Mustangs. Stolen by Wallace. He's walking in, trying to take a shot through the legs. Goes to the side. Henderson gets knocked down. Wallace has it. Back to the line. Martins pushes it deep. Right on the plow stick. He's got Henderson out front. He spins. Spins again. Henderson bumped over the front. There's going to be an interference call or a checking call. A tripping call here on the Mustangs. Oh yeah, I dragged his foot, tripped up. Let's go Blazers! Let's Braden and Kelly taking the draw here. Mustangs win it. They're going to try it around the near side. See if Martins can get there. Slowed him up. Mustangs up and down. Liam Kelly now deep in our zone. Didn't like what he saw. Has the puck and hounded. Martins comes in to help out. Liam Kelly comes up with it. Trying this side to Mason Kiley. Kiley brings it in over the blue line. Walking the line now, walking through the middle. Pass to the side, hard shot. Oh, what a save by the Vernon netminer. Brandon Kelly trying to dig it off the outside of the net, but their netminer covers it. See if we can see that one again quickly here. That was a quick, hard shot there. Nice pass, and then what a save by this netminer. That was just inside the post. Nice save by the Vernon netminer there. Mustangs come up with it. They trying to round the rim and around the side here. Stepped around Martins. Dupuis, nice back check by Mason Kiley on the Mustang, but he came up with it. Skates it back into the neutral zone, and then turns and fires it down. Mason Kiley slowed that one up. 1:05 to go in our power play. To Martins here on the near side. Goes rink wide to Cook. He brings it in over the line. Trying to chip it around his man. Does. Takes a shot. Oh, nice save again by the netminer. Martins now sends it back in deep. Oh, didn't get it past his counterpart. Cop leaves for Kelly. Kelly winding up with some speed, getting his legs moving. Drop to Cook. Cook to, thought he was going to drop. Henderson's in a rush, trying to get there first, but now moving back 25 seconds to go in our power play here. Mustangs deep in our zone. Shot and held for a whistle. 10:37 to go in the third, tie game. 18 seconds to go in the power play here. Plow, Wallace, and Henderson still out there. Vernon trying to make a late change. Called back. Mustangs come up with it. Keep it in deep. 10 seconds to go in the power play. Archibald fell down. Barwise is there. Going to skate over to pick that one up. Penalty about to expire. Quick up to Henderson. Couldn't quite tip it deep. Trying to feed Wallace. Held in by Wallace. Down deep for Plow. Plow trying to center. Couldn't quite get it through the crowd. Mustangs trying the far side now. Mustangs along the far side, runs into Wallace. Poked into the middle. Mustangs jump on that one, knocked off a stick, comes into the neutral zone. Plow, taking a look. Now makes the pass up to Wallace. He catches that one neatly. He has a chance, little toe drag, takes a shot while falling down, goes to the far side corner. Mustangs pick it up, skate behind their net, now on the near side. Scott now, he backhands it towards Giant. Now we got Smithson fresh off the bench going in. Their captain loads a shot, pad save. Barwise up to Wadsworth. Wadsworth now skating it up. He's going to use power through here, trying to keep it in deep. Can't get quite around the Mustangs. Martins off the bench takes a shot wide of the net, and their netminer's not having it. Holds for a whistle. Under half a period to go here. Giant, Scott, and Wadsworth out there up front. Martins and Howes on the back end here. Giant taking the draw. He wins it straight back. Held in. Scott has it. Walking to the middle. He loads a shot in. Ooh, just wide of the net. Wadsworth wraparound try. Wraps it in! Wadsworth with a go-ahead goal. Scott here walks to the middle, pulls it, and then takes a shot and goes wide. Fortuitous bounce for Wadsworth, the wraparound and in for a goal. Nice goal by Wadsworth. Puts us up by 1. Braden Kelly now taking the draw. 9 to go in the third. Martins now goes to his D partner Howes, tips it up to Cook. Cook going in, going wide. Sent around the near side. Kylie's gonna pick that one up. Lost it momentarily. Now we have Dupuis for Vernon. Knocked away by Howes out of the air. He brings it in over the line. He's walking in. He passed. Oh, trying to make a pass. Cook now picks it up, walking along the blue line, doing a nice little circle here. Cook with speed. Leaves for Kylie, knocked off his stick though. Quick up. Waved off. Martins trying to back pass to his D partner, sent to the far side. Hustling over as Wallace. Shot wide of the net. Near side. Martins trying to keep his man to the outside edge. Drop pass. Braden Kelly trying to steal. Mustangs trying to push it to the front, now does, and nice save by Ethan Cobb. Get his arm up on that one. Martins trying to spin off a couple of checks here. Braden Kelly trying to dig it out. Coming, Mustangs move it to the middle. Knocked off a stick by Mason Kylie, back to the line. Nice D-to-D pass, sent in deep. Howes gets there first, trying to get it around the boards. Brandon Kelly skates onto that one, pushes it to the middle. Now he's gonna try to skate onto that one. Mustangs hold it in. Martins now, deep in our zone. Over to Howes. Howes taking a look, trying to make a quick up to Henderson, who's going, and that's an icing call. Oh, waved off. They waved it off. Plow. Centering pass, couldn't quite get it. Now it's back end-to-end action here, folks. Mustangs going back the other way. Shot into the glove for a whistle. All right, we got Plow taking the draw here out there with Henderson and Wallace. Kelly and Wilson on the back end here. Plow wins it to the back to Liam Kelly, protecting the puck. Mustangs stole momentarily, comes out front. Ethan Kopp solid. The puck is loose, comes to the line. Shot blocked by Wallace. Comes out to the neutral zone. Wallace shallowing his man, trying to force a turnover. Force him to go the far side. Nice job by Wilson to block that attempt. Brings it in over the line. Wallace trying to pull it. Comes to Wilson, holding the line momentarily. Mustangs bringing up into the neutral zone, dump it in deep. Liam Kelly behind our net, slow it up. To the near side for Plow, just off the mark. Plow has to retreat. Lost it to West for Vernon. Mustangs on the outside edge here. Wilson's gonna pick that one up. He fell down while trying to play the puck. West hard on him. Dug out. Good job by Plow to get body position, but Mustangs come up with it. Centering off a stick, and Ethan Kopp had to be sharp. Sent out front and blocked. What a block by Wallace there to block that goal. Nice block by Wallace again to send it to the far side. Mustangs with it, takes a shot off the outside of the net, coming to the near side. Cleared, Scott trying to clear now, he does. And that's gonna not be enough for icing. Wadsworth fresh off the bench, forechecking here now, fresh change. Mustangs now, Wadsworth hard on him, steals, Wadsworth with it, pulls it, shot, and in for a goal! Wadsworth with 2 in a row, puts us up by 2. Fresh off the bench goes Wadsworth here. Just hounding a man and then just forces him to make an error, and Wadsworth makes them pay. Puts it in short side. Wadsworth with a pair here in the third. Giant, Scott, and Wadsworth up front. Archibald and Barwise on the back end here. 5:06 to go in the third. Giant waved out. In goes Wadsworth to take the draw. Push forward, Giant's gonna be hard on him. Sent in deep by the Mustangs. Ethan Kopp leaves for Archibald. Mustang player got in the way of Ethan Kopp and lost his stick. Nice up from Scott to Jayan. Wadsworth going wide to Jayan, trying to put it towards the net. Sent to the far side by the Mustangs now. Mustangs trying to counter. Stolen by Barwise. Jayan picks that up, fell down, gets back up. Pass off the mark. Mustangs now brings it in over the blue line. Centering pass, off a stick. Wadsworth has that one. Trying to make a play. Mustangs stole. Blockered away easily by Ethan Kopp. Archibald pushes to the far side for Wadsworth to skate onto, and he just ices the puck. And waved off. Went off a glove, I think. Mason Kiley deep in the zone. Mustangs pick that one up, gets it up to their captain Smithson. Going wide on Martins. He tries a shot, and he's taken down hard into the boards. Brandon Kelly backhands it forward. Can't get it around his Mustang player. Into the feet, push forward. Hudson Cook trying to get it over, ran into a linesman. Mason Kiley now. Now they call it. We'll take another look at that just because we can. That was a... Goes in. Look, that was onside. Ran into the linesman there, and that was definitely onside there, folks. Jared Smithson talking to the linesman. That's their head coach for Vernon. Back official called it offside after the play was in action there. All right, we got 3:35 to go in the third here. Back to Martins. Martins up to Henderson. He's going to chip it in deep. Mustangs have it deep in their zone. Nice forecheck by Wallace and Plow, and Henderson keeping it poked into the corner. Blocked by Plow. Plow deep for Wallace. Centering pass. Broken up. Trying to go out the far side. Comes to the line. Sent back in. Coming to the near side. Martin's trying to chip it forward. In the neutral zone it is here. Johnson trying to go, brings it in over the line for Vernon. He spins, goes in deep. Howes now, picks that up behind our net to Wallace, flips it up to Cook. Cook going in, going wide, trying to go through the, comes back to him, but it was in his skates. Mustangs going back the other way. Wadsworth steals again. Wadsworth has it, going in deep, going wide. He'll power around the net and try to look for a pass. He fights off a check. Back to Scott. Scott into his skates, comes back to Wadsworth. He's taking a look. He loads a shot and into the glove for a whistle. 2:18 to go in the third now, folks. Wadsworth, Jayan, and Scott out there. Liam, Kelly, and Wilson on the back end here. Cook taking the draw here. He wins it. Wadsworth out there with Scott and Wilson. Mustangs spin. Scott separates the man from the puck. Wadsworth trying to dig it out, comes into the neutral zone. Sent it back up to the line. Mustangs dump it in. Net now empty for the Mustangs. Sent towards their zone. Mustangs having a treat with 1:49 to go in the third. Net empty for the Mustangs. They need 2 to tie to push this to overtime. Mustangs send it to an open side. Cook shadowing his man. Same with Scott, forechecking. Wadsworth forcing that turnover, pokes it off, and just offside is Scott. Wazers couldn't quite. Tight call at the line there. Wazers trying to go for a natural there on the empty net. Timeout called. I'm guessing Vernon's calling timeout. .124 to go in the third here, folks. They're starting without a netminder in. Risky call for Vernon here. Starting with the net empty. Hudson Cook, Mason Kiley, Wallace, Martins, and Kelly on the back end here. Mason Kiley pushes it in the zone. It's on the line. Mustangs trying to force it in and over to blue line. Does. They're walking in. Good back check. Goes to behind our net. Net empty for the Mustangs. They ring it around to the far side. Mustangs high in the slot, or high in the zone. Bounce pass down to Smithson for Vernon. Centering pass, blocked by Martins. Martins trying to get body position. Vernon with it. Sent to the backside. Behind the net they are. Centering pass, blocked by Cook. Kiley hard on his man, Smithson. Kiley battled, two captains battling. Sent towards the line. Mustangs send it back to the D, take a shot, and nice save by Ethan Kopp. Standing tall, 30 seconds to go. Back to the line. D-man goes rink wide, off a body and behind the net. Shot through crowd, goes to the far side. Wallace now, he's going for the empty netter, and just wide with 11 seconds to go in the third here, folks. Timeout. Timeout called by our Kamloops Blazers. We'll rest a couple of guys for the last 10, 11 seconds here. Hard fought battle by both teams here. We're winning.
Hometown?
Mhm.
Final? Excellent. See you there.
Kelowna or 5-1?
Not that can change.
How much time left over there?
12 now.
Oh, you guys are a solid team, so you guys are a solid team. All right, Cook taking the draw here. One to the far side. Liam Kelly trying to muscle his man, trying to pin it along the boards just to kill the last couple seconds here. Wallace again pushes to the line. 2 seconds to go. Shot's coming. Shot through the crowd, and Ethan Kopp with the final save for the win. Kamloops Blazers going to the final. The Darcy Robinson Memorial Tournament here. Big win by our Kamloops Blazers against our rivals, Vernon Mustangs. The other team looks like we'll be playing Kelowna Rockets after this. They're up 5-1 and halfway through the third on the other rink beside us here. That'll be a hard-fought battle. Kelowna was in the division final, Calgary last weekend, so. Number 19, good heart and hustle there. Smithson. Wallace. Wadsworth with another one. All right, folks, we'll be back here in a few hours to play in the final. See you then.